And we're back in round 2 of Resident Evil 2. I know, as you can probably tell by my appearance, um, just in case you're viewing this to a degree after the upload. Right, to the point where the gap in between the first episode and this episode doesn't matter. It took me a bit longer than a week to come up with bringing this episode. And since that time, my approach to making an episode has changed. I've come to find out that YouTube is prioritizing longer videos these days, much more longer than the 30 minutes that I had originally intended, which means you're going to be getting a big chunky upload of 2 hours of Resident Evil 2. Let's proceed. Let's see. The last thing we did was we interacted with this TV. Can we interact with it again? It just gives us a recap on where to go. Very well. What's in our inventory? Ammo and healing. In fact, okay, so I have the DLC edition. There's a high quality weapon in the box that we're not going to use. We're going to pretty much move forward as if that wasn't there. So the thing about Resident Evil 2, especially since the re-release of, actually since 7, sorry, my allergies are kicking in, is a lot of items that can be picked up and used are inconspicuously placed in the open world. I happen to know what an item looks like, and, well, what do you know? When you approach it, it gets highlighted. The first aid spray. Now this is the mother of all healing items, mostly. Let's examine it real quick. A healing spray that would restore you to full health. It's all there, folks. It's the Unatrif... We gotta find out what this says. We can zoom out. The Unatarofa. First aid recovery spray. Will restore your health to full. It is the same potency as mixing a green and red herb. Let's just... So, we're going to take this herb and we're going to stash it. I always keep a first aid spray on me just because it's there. You'll almost never consume a green herb by itself. And if I didn't explain why in the last episode, you'll find out this time. They were using every corner... Is that food? Food and cigarettes? The essentials and toilet paper. Wonder how long they've been held up here. Hold up. I guess long enough for, like, the place to go to shit immediately. Maybe a week? I'm not 100% up to date with my zombie timelines. I know things can go to hell real fast. Like, this can be done... This could go to hell in a matter of, like, a day or two. Maybe 3. Like, if a horde is attacking as fast and is serious enough, like, what can be... I'm sorry. If a zombie horde is attacking as fast and as riotous enough to be a crisis, a lot can be done in 24 hours. So anyway, this big thing says keep out. Well, that's inconvenient. Oh, that reminds me, I need to do something real quick. And we're going to have to cut this out of the video because I'm a doo-doo cake. And we're back. Wonderful. That door didn't open at all. And we gotta go that way where it says keep out. Okay. Ugh. At least he's got a jacket on. Back in the day. Anything that got up to my forearm. Or like past my forearm and into my bicep tricep area. Jesus. That was like the end of my good mood. I got a high tolerance for things gross. But back in the day, once it reached, because I've since spent quite a bit of time in the mud, so I can handle some grossness in my on my arm more than usual. But back in the day, that used to be like the cutoff point. We are in this darkened hallway. Okay. We have a fuse box that we can interact with. Missing a fuse. Floor is wet. I get the feeling, like, I was just talking about how quickly things can go to hell, go to shit in a zombie apocalypse. Within, like, an hour and a half, maybe an hour of Leon making it to the police station, he's crawled in blood and stepped into water. So he's got wet sock, gore, and viscera in his jacket. And, he may as well let go of any idea, a notion of, there's a body there. Abandon all hope of ever getting a shower again. So he collapsed and then crawled until the crawling ended. Oh, he's got something. Handgun ammo! Let's go! I guess this was some kind of press conference room. It was a gallery. And was since repurposed into a press conference room. Ooh, a switch. Awesome. Wonder what's over there. Whatever it was, I didn't want it in here. Don't think there's anything else here to inspect. I think it was just a light switch and ammo. Okay, moving on. I guess they had supplies here, too. Oh, there were gunshots in this office. Further down, there's a lot of gunshots in this hallway. Cleaning in progress, I could tell. Let's head over here to the bathrooms. Fun fact about this, the women's restroom is A-okay, but the men's room? Well, that's been boarded up from the outside. What kind of stinker got locked inside the bathroom? Same kind of stinker that's causing this flood. Wonder how long. I guess this hasn't really been happening. Another first aid spray, yay. I guess this hasn't really been happening for very long because the water's still running. Isn't that weird to think about? Like that small detail right there connects you to the rest of the city. The water in the city is still flowing. Alright, that's it for the bathroom. That is still city water. Some food for thought there. Really digging the coffee machines. Really makes me want some coffee. Must be my lucky day. Or not.
Jesus.
I mean, bodies in zombie games stay down.
Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Okay. Hey, man. Relax. I'm a cop.
I'll get you out!
I'll get you out, man. Just hang on. Just hang in there, man. I'm on my way. Yeah, I know, man. Man, it sounds like it sucks on that side. I'm coming.
Please! Give me your hand. Help me! I got you. Give me your other hand.
They give me the other hand. Viscera.
Jesus Christ.
He passed out from the shock and probably bled out immediately. Look, I know zombies are dangerous and everything and can gnaw through stuff, but like, I'm questioning like the strength of that particular zombie that like gnawed that dude's like through his stomach. I guess is like very easy to access. There's not a lot protecting the stomach, and through the spine. I get the idea that like a zombie for some reason has like unfettered access to like a maximum amount of human strength because they don't feel pain, so they're gonna push through that pain threshold and reach probably like to a degree that causes damage to the zombie itself. I guess it's hard to comprehend like how much strength we actually have. Anyway, I got his notebook. And it's got a familiar icon, the goddess statue, with those 3 recesses, circular recesses, medallions, question mark? 3 different statues. 3 symbols. Combinations. That's how we get the medallions. Thanks, man. Guess we'll return to the main hall. Welcome to Prime! Oh, we're about to start shooting. Hey, buddy. Now, this ain't Resident Evil 4. I don't think you can shoot zombies in the legs and make them go down. I think you gotta keep capping them in the head until they eventually go down. And, yep. I don't have the time or the ammo to deal with all this. So we're just gonna, like, zoom past these guys. Just enough to incapacitate. We're not shooting to kill in this hallway. Alright, let's get out of here. We're shooting to live. No! I'm so stressed. Splat.
Safe. For now.
Thanks.
Marvin Branner.
Leon Kennedy. There was another off strike. I couldn't...
Here. I'm sure you did what you could, Leon.
This game came out in 2019.
Does anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Okay, Lieutenant? I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take him.
Stop.
Hmm.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out, or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
I wonder what that artifacting is around the edges of their bodies. We got the combat knife. Cool. All right, so in every Resident Evil game, up to before now, in the remake, this game, the combat knife is a consumable. Previously, the combat knife was always a default weapon that your character would start with, that you did not, it would take up an inventory slot. The combat knife used to be less than ideal to use, however, it has since been upgraded in purpose and utility. Equip on the inventory screen is a secondary item. It can be used to counterattack when you are caught by an enemy, and it can only be retrieved once you defeat them. So I can use it as an escape. Alright, Marvin. We have context I want to do with the rest of our game. And we only need one first aid spray, so we're gonna go up here real quick. Because there's a statue here, and we have a book that tells us how to solve this. So let's go to our journal. The officer's notebook. Lion, because we're looking at the lion statue, and it's lion, plant, bird. Lion, snake, plant, bird. Wait, it is the bird, right? It's the bird! Ah! Dun-dun-dun-dun! The lion medallion. So it takes up an inventory slot, but that's okay. Because down here, mate, is the receptacle to the cool puzzle. Oh, yeah. No.
So Elliot was right.
Yeah, but the passage isn't open yet.
It's not over yet, Marvin. I'm trying to remember the name of the Greek god who built puzzles. Was it Hephaestus? Yeah, I mean, I think in God of War 3, I think it was Hephaestus that built Pandora's box. So yeah, the Raccoon City Police Department was built by Hephaestus. I'm feeling brave. We're not going to save it just yet. So the knife allows us to do cool things. Like cut through duct tape to allow us to get to things. Boom!
This is not how I imagined my first day.
Oh yeah. Leon still got his quips. Eat your heart out, Joss Whedon. Haha! A green herb! For the sake of consolidating my inventory space, I'm not taking that herb with me. So we're going to drop that off here. If there are enough people... So I could actually combine these two together and create a double green herb. But I don't want that! Make sure, if you have an interest... Oh, handgun ammo! If you have an interest in the idea of me, running back and forth incessantly in honor of those who have served, this bronze statue is dedicated to scribble, scribble, scribble. The brave to all the brave men and women who have their lives so others may freedoms. And it is a tribute to all our everyday heroes who valiantly protect and willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. We do it. Raccoon Police Department motto. We do it. I don't think that's ever been put into the mainstream. We do it. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it says. We do it. Do it. But yeah, if you get tired of me optimally running back and forth, and you want me to just like progress the game, just I don't know. Let me know how you feel in the comments. I'll consider changing my method of gameplay for you. Or at least I'll keep you in mind as I pace myself through the game. Sorry, I was observing the texture popping on the wall there. Hey, the corpse has got a radio attached to it. Must mean there's a monster nearby. Let's check him out. Hey, man! Are you okay? Wait a second. Why does this tag say M. Branagh? Gnarly. Viscera. So I have my theories as to what, I don't know, put that dude up and lifted him up and stuck him on that steel. That's steel, I imagine. Piece of metal. But I don't know how accurate that is. I'll have to find out. But yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to rewind the footage. But take a look at that dude's name tag. It's M. Like is it Michael? Branagh. That's an odd detail that I've never noticed until now, I promise. Hey man, are you okay? I guess that does ask a good question. If you stick some flesh on something, how long will it hang there before it finally disintegrates? Guess it all depends on the integrity of the bone. That's Marvin Branagh right there. Alright, another one of those doors. Confiscated item storage. You mean like liquor? I hardly know her. When I was in training... God, what is... Is that what happened? I mean, that guy looks like he got, like, clocked clean in the face. Like... That was blunt force, it looks like. Because the rest of his body's together, but his jaw's broken. That's like a Space Marine punch. Kind of. Anyway, when I was in training, trainees would try to, like, steal, what's the word? Contraband. Would sneak contraband onto the, into the rooms, and usually it's in the form of, like, liquor. We weren't allowed to have it. So that's all that was really inside the, confiscated item storage. Okay. Feeling a little exposed. What is this? Is this some kind of electricity? Maybe. A switch room. Like a switch console. You can interact with windows. Oh, that's why, because windows have friends. Oh, okay, we have a friend. We have a friend that made it in. Okay. You just stay there real quick. Take your time. Okay, so fortunately, I have the layout of this room in recent memory. So I know to check that. Damn. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Hold on, I have a note to read. Specifically the record of events. September 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety to this. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority, as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. September 25th. Addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. September 26th, the next day. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it would be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure how we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. The following day, September 27th, there was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there was only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray in here. David Ford. All right. So a record of events as posed by David. What I want to ask is, on September 25th, one of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of 1 officer and injuring 3 others. And the person was quickly restrained. It's probably intentional that it left us with just enough information to not really know whether or not the person was a zombie or not. I mean, they're refugees, right? They were running from the zombies. This was a safe haven from the zombies. Oh shit, I forgot about you. Thanks for waiting for me to read the record of events. Okay, adios! No, climbing! Using my joints and opposable thumbs. My weakness. Alright, and that's where you stay for the rest of the timeline. What are we on the other side of right now? Oh, hey, you got something. Nice! To be honest, I don't think I got that last time. What about you, big man? He still remembers what he did in his early life. Look, man. This is for your own will good. Okay? You can't eat those anymore. But your brain function won't tell you that. Your brain function isn't telling you that you can't eat anymore. I'm sorry, man. Think of the bunnies. Think of more bunnies. All right. Night-night to the bunnies. Job's done. But to be honest with you, mate, I don't think he's done. Whoa! You know, I was just about to find out, like, legit. Okay, now he's done. Shadows are freaking out. I was just about to, like, do the old knife test. Something you want to get in the habit of doing. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's done. Yeah, he's done. If he wasn't, he would have responded to the knife. Cold drinks, anybody? High-res cold drinks. So we got a body here laying in front of us. I could test it. But I'm feeling pretty damn good about myself. Alright, so we have some kind of locker room, a console, and a note. Storage locker terminal memo. It appears that the keypad to the locker's terminal is missing a few keys. I suggest that the person responsible for this mess find some spare keys and fix this right now. You know who you are, bastard. Who else would fuck up this badly? Well, I don't know who you are. But, yeah, no, it looks like, entered locker number. Okay, and we got a chart of locker numbers on the right side. The only thing we don't have is the 2 and the 3. Cannot press it to make it work. We do have 1. And we have options 103, 104, 105. Let's just go down the line. We don't have 3, so let's try 4. Anything in 4? No. Oh, shit. What about 105? 106. 106 is a winner. Is that a roll of film? What about 107? 107. 108. Last one. 109. We got a winner. Nice. Perfect. Let's go collect our goods. But there are items, like another knife, and some kind of bottle. It is a roll of film. It is, in fact, roll film. An undeveloped roll of film. Let's eyeball it. It's titled Commemorative. Okay. I guess we need to... Maybe we can develop it. This is 1997, back when they had physical films to develop. I don't know how much sense that makes to the modern audience. You'd have to, like, understand... Whoa. Whoa, we have a visitor. Hey, mister. You died, okay? So any claim, by the laws of nature, you might have had over this locker is now mine. Oh, dude, I rolled a critical. So headshots have a chance to roll critical, which will just completely annihilate the zombie. Like, if that head is split open. With one shot, too. Let's go. So this guy is neutralized. There is no getting back up. There is no no swiping to make sure he's dead. That was it. There's a shotgun over here, though. But it needs a key card that I don't have. So we're keeping this place in mind. Because video game rules. Oh yeah, I guess we can see what's available on the left side. Some kind of satchel. And shotgun rounds. Okay, so yeah, the video game senses are tingling. Most likely when I come back here, it'll probably be when I have that available. Maybe. I gotta readjust my headphones. Let's move on. Let's scope out. Alright, well now we know who that guy was. Let's scope out this office real quick. The West office. I still heard the zombie from the other room. Gunpowder. Standard grade gunpowder. Combine 2 of these to create handgun ammo. A fun little meta mechanic in this game. Uses of gunpowder. Handgun ammo will be yielded from 2 gunpowder. Shotgun shells will be yielded from gunpowder plus high-grade gunpowder, which is yellow. And mag ammo is from 2 high-grade gunpowders. So we have combinations. We have 3 options with 2. We have 2 options with 3 results. To be determined how to use that. We'll use our better judgment. There's not a lot of ammo left in the station, so make good use of any gunpowder you can find. Different guns require different ammo, so pay attention when you're combining things, or you won't get what you need. So, that is a good time to mention. In the original Resident Evil 1 and 2, there was not enough ammo in the game to kill every zombie. I might be wrong, but there was a limited amount of ammo in the game. Hey there, buddy. And, oh, a safe. That I don't know anything about. No, I don't think I have any memos. What are these? Oh, I can't get close enough to read these books. Actually, South Animal India? Huh. Whose office is this? Does it say? The chief, maybe? The police chief? Are you the police chief? I don't know if that's a uniform or not. Maybe. Okay, what's this? An operation report. September 28th, 2:30 a.m. It's down to just me and 3 others. No weapons, no ammo, and too many skirmishes have drained us mentally and physically. We're not gonna make it. Officer Phillips once suggested we escape to the sewers. Apparently, there's a secret tunnel under this place, left over from his museum days. I brushed off her idea before, but now it's not sounding all that bad. Yeah, there's no proof that there's even a tunnel, or that the sewers aren't infested with zombies. But I don't want to sit here and wait to die either. It's a long shot, but I'm going to try to find out what I can about that tunnel. Elliot Edward. Pretty sure Elliot's the one, if I remember correctly, he's the one that got to, well, I pulled his body out of that shutter. I think he gave me the book. Oh! The rookie's first assignment. That's me! Leon S. Kennedy, we're putting you on a very special case for your first assignment. Your mission is to unlock your desk. The key to your success is in the initials of our first names. Input the letters in order of our desks. There are 2 locks, one on each side of your desk. Make sure you get them both. Basically, your first task is to remember your fellow officers' names. But you figured that out. But you figured that much out, right? Good luck, Leon. By the way, it might take a little bit of work to get Scott to give you a straight answer. Lieutenant Brano. Scrawled in a corner between drops of blood. Be glad you're not here, rookie. Okay. So we got 2 locks. And we got nameplates. What was it the first names or the last names? First names. So we got David, Elliot, rest in peace. Wait, is David the one that wrote the other report? Record of events. David Ford. Well, we know where Elliot's body is. Marvin's out there. Neil Carlson. So we have Neil, Elliot, and David. I just need to know if it's from here to there or there to here. I guess we could just try one. And if it works, it works. Ned. Okay, it works. It's from there to here. So I just got to figure out this side. Welcome, Leon. They were throwing me a party. Imagine their disappointment when I didn't show up. Or maybe they got the party ready and then shit hit the fan. That's nice of them. Alright, so we got Marvin. Lieutenant Marvin. So I guess the captain was over there. I think. I don't know police ranking structures. There's got to be a captain. Is the captain the chief, or is there the chief separate from the captain? I don't know. So we got Marvin, Rita. There's a nameplate down here. And George Scott. Awesome. So we got GRM. There's no G here, but there's an M, so I got that figured out. Position 2, and then position 3. Merg. Mission accomplished. What's in the box? I actually remember my first time seeing a desk like this, and I was so damn impressed that it was a desk, that it even opened up. Like so. Okay, cool. Hidden inside my desk was a high-capacity magazine, because I knew a beat cop on the streets of Raccoon City was going to need as many rounds in his gun as possible. We're out here to dispense justice, 18 rounds at a time. That's shitty, I'm sorry. Leon's one of the good ones, I promise. He even stayed that way after the world really went to shit. Cool. A custom part for the Matilda that extends clip capacity to 24 rounds and shortens reload time. It's just 100% better. Cool. I guess we'll combine it with my gun. Yay! Perfect. Whoa! What the fuck? That actually did surprise me. Is it outside here? Well, that doesn't matter. I don't have a key to that. Okay. What was that? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I saw him. Okay. We got 2 bodies here in this office. Let's create some distance. Create some distance. And engage. Oh, it missed. I got my new handgun mag.
You bastard.
Oh, I just realized that dude was sitting at the desk of Carlson. Oh, shit. We still don't even know who you could be. It's a good thing I showed up after you guys all turned to zombies. That way I had no idea who my fellow buddies are. I got no attachment to you whatsoever. First impression, you're just a gray, bloated corpse coming from my nuts. I mean my brains. Alright, we gotta make sure this guy's actually dead. I'd hate for him to stand up later. Oh, yeah, he's still going. Dude! I blasted his chest so damn good. The blood pressure blasted his leg off. Pretty sure after your leg gets amputated, you don't get back up, right? Those might be the rules. So now we gotta go make sure this guy's dead, too. He's not. Chances are. Oh, yeah.
What the?
The battle damage that zombies take in this is top-notch. Fuck! I think that's it. I think he's done. If he's not, he can lunge at me and grab me. And I'll take damage. I think he's done, yeah. Oh yeah, no. Zombies in this game will take battle damage. They will lose facial features. Their body will show damage. Like, they'll fall apart. This game is awesome. Alright, cool. Well, we cleared out the office. The west office. This looks like it could have been such a cozy place. Probably super... Oh, look. Oh, fuck. Oh, look! Wooden boards! Sturdy pieces of wood that can be used to board up windows. Perfect for keeping the riffraff out. I know just the riffraff I want to keep out! You stay outside, mister. The lights are still out. Okay. Ideally, that would prevent him coming from coming through the window. Look! Another inconspicuously placed green herb. Let's take it. Go in here. It's really dark in here. There are cameras. Huh. I have film. Maybe this is one of those... Here, let's read this. Medicinal benefits of herbs. Humans have used herbs to treat sickness and disease since the dawn of time. I know. I was there. In this book, we will explore 3 such herbs native to the Ockley Mountains. Green herbs have the ability to heal basic injuries, while blue herbs have been long used to treat poisoning. As for red herbs, well, they are visually appealing. They offer no medicinal benefits, or so it was thought until recently. It's well known that combining herbs together produces blends that heighten the herb's effects, but it has been discovered that red herbs can play a big role when mixed properly. According to one doctor of Asian medicine, mixing blue and red herbs produces a blend that will strengthen one's constitution. Truly, we have only just begun to realize the full potential of these herbs and their ability to heal the human body. Further research is sure to yield even more fascinating results. See? It tells you about mixing herbs. Lockers. Yeah! Wonderful! 2 gunpowder. Let's hold on to those. There's a safe. Just in time, because the inventory's full. Perfect. So you can go there. I don't think there's an... Okay, cool, there's a sort option. Cool. You can go there, and you can go there. We're gonna hold on to the gunpowder for as long as we can. Okay. So, dark room. If there's any kids watching this show, and I mean what I mean by kids, Gen Zers, I don't know how much you know about rolls of film, but they required a place called the dark room to develop it in. Oh, sweet! Red herbs! Film contains evidence. Do not leave out. I can investigate it and it can just tell me. Okay, so it's doing its best to tell me everything. Red herb! Perfect! Oh, okay, and it even has, like, an image of, like... So, yeah, I don't know exactly the science behind it, but in order to develop film, they would take the film, the microfilm, and they would somehow print it into a larger image, and that image needed some kind of process, some kind of scientific process that was photosensitive, which involved, submerging the film in water. Here, let's just... Oh, shit. It develops. The commemorative photo of a statue. An ivory statue of a regal male figure holding 2 items that are not ivory. Well, normally... Very makeshift dark room. That's what I'm talking about. But normally, it requires like that red light to help develop the film. I don't know. I'm very curious about the process, and I might look into it after this episode. Let's see. There's more tools here for, I don't know, maybe observing microfilm before somehow transferring it to... I'll have it processed in the lab. Meanwhile, the lab in question. Yeah, now I'm super curious. I've always wanted to know how film was developed in darkrooms. Now we have the internet, so I'm going to find out. But before we find out, you're going to see some magic. So the letter didn't tell us what to do. It told us what we could do with red and blue herbs. But what about if I put red and green herbs together? Look at that. It's even forcing a combination minigame here. Some items can be combined with other items, either to free up a slot or to create something new. Use the combine command to do just that. Now I'm pretty sure you would be freeing up a slot and creating something new. You're not going to just put two things together and separate them. Like there's no combining things just to open up a slot. Like you're making a new item. There's no reversing the combination process in this game. Alright, so here we go. A red herb native to the Ockley Mountains. It can't be used as is. But here's what you can do. You can mix it with the green herb! Now this is the super recipe. You want this. This blend of two different herbs will fully restore your health. A healing spray that will restore you to full health. Healing can come... Full heals can come to you in first aid spray, which is already put together, or you can make them with green and red herbs. Now that requires 2 inventory slots and the combination button. And then, of course, this first aid. So, in my experience, holding out... Shit, I want that. Holding out until you have full heals is the best way to go. So don't heal intermittently. Heal when you are like as critical. We're going to save it. Heal when you're as critical as possible. Really stretch out those healings. All right, so we developed the photo. We don't know what to do about it. Let's go back and look at it. That's it. That's it. That's the photo. Maybe it'll make sense. But I know what we haven't done. Go up these stairs. Fido's out there stuck in the cage. Stuck outside the cage. This window is a lot stronger than one in the other hallway. The architecture is so beautiful. I think that's what makes this game so amazing, is we're splatting zombies in such a beautiful building. Don't you agree, ma'am? I wonder, are you the one that suggested? Nice. I guess you're just gonna stay there. I wonder if you're the female zombie that, or I'm sorry, the female police officer that suggested the Damn, man. Another friend. Oh yeah, he sees me.
Shit.
If I wanted to, I could just like blast him a couple times. I think I did it. If he gets up from that, I'll be impressed at this game's ability to animate zombies. Maybe he's down until I reset the area, in which case he'll be standing up again. I'm trying to use my video game senses here. Whatever I was talking about before this, I don't remember. We are going to check to make sure he's actually dead. He's not! So it did just force him to just, like, return to a neutral position. However, his ability to tumble down the stairs is really damn impressive video game-wise. But when he reanimated, the game just kind of, like, reset him to neutral. Alright, so I think he's dead now. Yeah. All right. Yeah, no, I was thinking that, like, maybe this is the first female officer we've seen, so maybe that was the one that suggested we... I'm going to stick to the second floor. We suggest that... Or suggested that we stick to the... I'm sorry! Chase the fountain! Ooh. Yeah. What's all these DVDs? It's mail. Postage. Mail call. Damn, man, imagine the operation it took, the effort it took to get all these things up here. I wonder what went through their minds for them to strategically decide what doors to barricade. Like, if there was like a swarming contingency, like a riot contingency, where they're like, in case of emergency, cordon off. What is up with this artwork? In the event of a riot, where the precinct is overrun, the department is overrun, you will cordon off here. You will cordon off this hallway and this hallway, and you will create a restrictive pathway here through here. So, like, I'd like to imagine that they already had, like, directives on which hallways to barricade in the event of an emergency. I'm being optimistic here. Maybe it was all just emergency. Anyway. I'm being very optimistic. Okay, well, looks like we're not going that way. Because, we need to turn something off. And in order to do that, we have a little valve here to interact with. So I imagine there's some kind of tool that we can use later. Well, let's inspect the rest of the area. So many things to look at. Portable safe instructions. Press a light to button up its corresponding lamp. Light them all to open the safe. The buttons must be pressed in a certain order. Pressing a single button out of order will cause all the lights to go out, and you will need to start the sequence over again. Okay. Portable safe. So it's a memory game. Oh, dude, my knife is getting fucked up. All right, so this game is now realizing that in order to... there are items that you can only be interacted with if you examine them. As we have been doing. It's not just to get a good look at the 3D model that they developed for the game, which is amazing. It's also... Can I inspect the damage on my knife? Nah, the knife's not showing any damage, but that meter is... Alright. Let's begin. So we have 8 options. And we need to press them in a certain order. So we need to figure out how that order is being communicated to us. Here we go. Got it. We need to hit them in a sequence to go counterclockwise. That's wrong. All right, so I'm probably going to brute force this until I develop a memory. Hopefully I don't, like, when I do this, I tend to, like, just go crazy until I figure it out. So, bam, bam, bam. Wrong. Okay. Down here? Okay. You're probably going to figure it out long before I do. My method will work. I brute force the puzzle. I mess it up multiple times. Okay, here we go. I got it figured out. Damn. Oh, I can't remember. Is it this one or is it this one? Pretty sure it's this one. It wasn't that one. Piece of cake. Bam and bam. I like how it celebrates Like, oh, sweet, it's a spare pot of some sort. We know what that is. I wonder who developed that thing where, like, every time you unlock your damn safe, it gives you a little song. Like, I know the password, but I gotta sit through a song every time it unlocks. Cool. A keypad button for a terminal of some sort, and there is nothing written on it. So whoever the bastard was that took the keys and misplaced them apparently had a backup somewhere. Nothing. Yeah! Yeah! I'm definitely gonna have to hit up that safe on my way back. Okay. So technically, through process of elimination, I'm not gonna do that. We'll find a way to do that later. But through process of elimination, I could definitely figure out BBL Drizzy! Act. Or the good old FAP. Fac. Oh man, I'm having a great time with this lock. Fan, fam, fail. Look at my dick. Alright, let's move on. I'm not gonna sit there and try to figure out the password. We'll come back. Whoa! Am I supposed to cut the penis? Alright. What? How did you end up in there? Were you murdered? You had to have been murdered. Who murdered you and stuck you in a locker? Alright. So we're going to go back down. We're going to unload some stuff. Actually, we're going to go and open up that, those items in that safe. But not before stopping by. Yeah, baby! But just stuck out there, and you know it. He's not even trying to break the wood. He just... Something about the boarding on the window neutralizes his desire to, put forth any effort. It triggers some sort of dormancy in the zombie's brain. Alright, so let's drop you off. Let's do some more chemistry. Ooh. Beautiful. We're packing so much heat now, baby. Mix. Okay, cool. We're gonna keep you. Let's go do some things. Let's go solve some puzzles. Let's go open some shit. I like the paintings. They're very nice. The hallways are almost designed just right to create a sense of dread every time you round a corner. PT by Hideo Kojima did that perfectly. I don't know how much of that was his decision, how much of that was Guillermo del Toro, or they had another designer on. Do we want to get the 2 or the 3? I'll be honest with you, folks. I'm going to go with the 3. Usually I always just by default throw it on 2. But let's see what we can get from 3. We definitely can't get 302. I don't remember what all the options are. 301's not one of them. The 304, if you flip it upside down, it spells hoe. Sorry, that's an old high school joke when we use with digital calculators. Yeah, no, so when I was in high school and middle school, you gotta understand, this is the mid-2000s. We weren't good people yet. When I say good people, like, we still told, a few tasteless jokes. Well, yes. It was a bit, anyway, a lot of low-hanging fruit. And, some guys used to refer to, people as 304s. It's a 304! And, you know what that meant. They were calling people hoes. Moving on. Not the answer. Let's try 305. Not an answer. I'm getting the feeling I'm not gonna get. I mean, maybe the. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. I gotta focus. 307. What should I have put it on 2 if I wanted an immediate result? What were the options? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Shit, I should have put it on the other side. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. My idea was I'd put it on the left side so I could, on the right side so I could, oh, whatever, moving on. Well, that's been immortalized. Got another knife, though. That's it. That is it. I could have maximized my returns by putting it on the left side, but I didn't. Okay, well. Because if I put it on the left side, I would have had access to, nothing. I would have had access to the shotgun shells. Okay, I didn't lose too much. I would only have had access to one of each side. So we're going to go run back to the stash. I want to drop this knife off. But now we have a spare knife. Because knives can break. I'm not that stupid. Drop off you. Okay. Inventory is optimal. Still haven't been hit yet. Got a whole other mag of ammo left. If used sparingly, that'll be very effective. Feeling a little comfortable. Because I'm at peace with what I can and cannot change. Okay, we verified you were dead. Yeah, you haven't seen it yet, but every bullet fired, every shot fired, every damage taken, every resource consumed is a huge loss. Because they're very finite. More ammo. Now, it may be in large quantities. It may be available to you in large quantities in the grand scheme of things. Another padlock I could open if I, tried. But peculiar. Resources may be available to you in large quantities, but they do run out. Bevel. A bunch of volumes of Bevel. Night and Bevel. The entire shelf of Night and Bevel got knocked over. And a whole bunch of books on South Animal India. Like, a lot of noises in this police department. Oh, cool. A fancy-looking key. It's a spade-shaped key. I think we know where that's going. There's some doors worth unlocking. Well, we're going to keep proceeding. Alright, so we're up on the 3rd floor, I believe. The highest point of the police department. Fuck!
What in the...
Whatever that is in here with us. So I'm not gonna lie. We're reaching the point. We are nearing the point of unfamiliarity with me. I have beaten the game. It's been 4 years since I've beaten the game. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. No. Maybe 3 weeks since I played the big, like about an hour of this game. What the fuck happened up here? What? How much of this was here before everything went to shit? And then we got a big thing around in one of these corners. Like, what's up with the earth? What's this? More gunpowder. Everything is moving in this place. It's like you. Who's the cruelty that put you here? Yeah, I just don't understand. Something was here. But I need to know what's going on with, like, the overgrowth of Earth here. Is that Earth? I don't know, man. Hello? Well. Your mouth is definitely pulled back as if, like, if you got up there, it's definitely because you were a zombie. Maybe, like, you were a refugee that died up there and then turned. Looks like zombies in the... Was there, like, a whole, like... Whoa. You know, I was going to ask a question about whether or not, like, a whole ton of ammo, a whole ton of refugees got stuck in the ceiling. But, as we just saw, it's not just zombies we're dealing with anymore. C4. Just chilling, taped against the wall. I don't know what it takes for C4 to spark. I think it requires like a specific, like a certain voltage. I might be completely wrong, but that is a lot of fucking C4, bro. A detonator is required to ignite the chemical reaction in those plastic bricks there, which will cause it to blow the fuck up. But I think that's enough C4 to level this whole fucking room. I might be wrong. Some guy's scribblings. Damn those corporate assholes! They cut me off! After all I've done for them. That's how it's gonna be, so be it. I'm gonna have a little fun of my own as the world goes to shit. They boarded all those filthy pigs up in a steel pen and set some C4. All I gotta do is detonate it and it's sayonara, suckers! But it's no fun if it's over too soon. So maybe I'll give that one raving loon something to really squeal about. Yeah, maybe I'll give him a little toy and tell him, kill the guy next to you and I'll spare the others. I wonder what he'll do. You yell about justice and pride, but how many times did you go against me, your own superior? Yeah, you're such a good cop. So good you had to die. Man, this is fun. I need some music for this. I promised Leon was one of the good ones. Apparently this guy was not. Oh, cool. It's a hip pouch. This is one of those things that was in one of those lockers. Good for carrying more items. Sweet! And it looks like I have 2 more slots I can unlock, which will come from another hip pouch in the storage locker. Okay. So that's a statue we're all familiar with, but I have no idea who she is. Well, bud, all of your buddies died before your C4 went off. And you are nowhere to be seen. Maybe that's you hanging from the ceiling, but that looks more like a regular Joe to me. You're not dressed like an officer, you're just dressed like a local. Excuse me, sir. Awkwardly timed sound effect. Okay. Well, we have movement in here. Activity here. More refugees. And a dead officer. Oh, it looks like it spotted me. It doesn't have the higher brain function to know that if it wants to get to me, it has to find another way up. Or maybe it hasn't seen me and it's just traveling.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Meanwhile, this is the most horrific thing Leon's ever seen in his life. Dude's literally getting his ass eat. Okay. Well, that's not working. What an awkward noise. I don't like listening to it. Kind of want to explore the whole floor before I go down there. If I have to go down there. There are stairs. Oh shit! Well, we're down here with the friends. Freeze! In the name of the law! Oh fuck, there's another one around that corner there. I am in a bad spot. Okay, we got a critical win there. I've alerted the nearby Zambers. We are engaged. I got lucky with that other guy. Damn. I was doing good. I had a 100% hit rate. Still want to go back and count how many shots I fired so we can learn the percentage of what I lost. Shit. I mean, we knew you weren't dead yet, but I didn't think you were going to get up that fast. Oh, okay. Your time's over. You're back up. At least I don't gotta use my knife on you. Now, in a more conservative playthrough, maybe a speed run, I would blast them and just run. But, I'm not in a rush. Oh man, you're still not done. Yeah, I would blast them, conserve ammo, and get the hell out of here. But, I'm just gonna... I'm making the, decision to kill every zombie I see. Damn, man. You weren't even the one eating. Are you dead? Okay, you are dead. Part of me thought that guy was gonna actually get up. It's a really good zombie moment. Whenever, like, a pair of zombies are, like, gnawing on a corpse. And then when, like, the living get their attention, they turn, like, the ones eating turn towards the living. Like, they stop eating the corpse and they start walking towards the living. And then the corpse stands up and also starts walking towards the living. We got a book! What about you? Are you a corpse? Or are you a friend? Friend or foe? Foe or friend? Ah, a friend! Give me a break, man! That's good. Cool, another knife. We got good luck with these so far. That's good. It's real good. Let's go in here. How's our inventory? We got one slot left. Let's inspect that book. Ah! Red book. Art object. A piece of plastic shaped like a book. It looks like it was being held by a hand at some point. Does it? Does it look like he was being held by a hand? I suppose Leon was able to identify that very, vague hand shape. I mean, I see it now. Leon's a lot smarter than me. There's the fingers, there's the grip right there, there's the thumb, there's the wrist. All right, we go. Moving on. I think that's a map. A map to the upper floors. The map screen is useful for more than just your current location and surroundings. It can also show you points of interest and items you have found but haven't picked up. The map is very useful. So anything red represents a room with an item that I still have yet to pick up. Blue represents a room that is clear. Black represents a room I have not explored yet. And then, of course, anything I interact with that's locked will be annotated on the map. Now, that's new to this remake. It wasn't like that in the original. I don't think it was, at least. That's a note that they took from Silent Hill. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, right. We got to consult the book. I know how to look at the book. Where is it? Officer's Notebook. Unicorn is fish, scorpion, water. Now they look like these are definitely zodiac signs. So then what's the snake? Fish, scorpion, water. Da-da-da-da. Perfect. Wah! Alright, so these stairs are just back up to that place that I fell from. There was something to inspect down here. A jack. Something a tough. Alright, so there's a jack here wedging up this bookcase on rails. Okay. Well, looks like we're clearing gaps. Once we figure out how to work that jack. Well, let's explore this door. Aha! It's got one of them locks on it. Perfect. Yay, it leads us back into the main room. Where Marvin is. Marvin. And the statue, so I can drop off that medallion. Perfect. Perfect. Marvin! Hey, Marvin! I've been killing zombies.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
Oh, you know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Second floor, east side. Got it. Thanks, Lieutenant. Marvin! Now I know it hurts. I got some first aid spray. Nah, you don't want it? Okay. So we're going to clear up some inventory space by dropping off another knife. More gunpowder. I don't need these boards. If I need them, I'll know it. That's a point of stress in a lot of these survival horror games, is like they give you an overabundance of items. And limited inventory space, and you're like, I don't know if I want to stuff it away because I don't know if I'm going to need it. I mean, if I have the opportunity to put it away, that means I expected to have the opportunity to come back and get it at some point. If I need it, I'll know. Another door. To the party office. Do we have any reason to come back here? We have a safe, a door with a club on it, so I can't open you. Oh, there's a map in that room. Oops. I should go back and get it. And I gotta kill that zombie. I ran from that zombie. Alright, we're gonna go back in there and get that. I should get the map. I had a feeling that if I found the upstairs map, I was missing the bottom stairs map. Because I don't remember finding the bottom stairs map. Oh. Oh, I know. Okay. If we're gonna go back down there, I'm gonna go grab some boards. Because there's more windows in this hallway. That's a good idea. The only boards I got. Ooh, there's a page down button. Perfect. Perfect. Not every window can be messed with, but, I'm pretty sure this one here can be messed with. At the very least, there's one that's already broken in. And if that one's not boarded up, like any other window, is gonna have... Like, this one doesn't have anything stopping them from getting in. The other windows at least give me a little bit of time. Then, of course, there's that window, too. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some planks to put there. Hey, lady! Are you still in here? Oh, please don't be, like, staring at a wall, like, behind a door. Oh, there you are. Alright. Let's go.
Now what?
Think of the bunnies! Nah, that doesn't work with you. I don't have a catchphrase for you. Say hello to my manager! Because I was like, maybe she's like a Karen zombie. A caring zombie. But you're still alive! Still... You bastard. Think they did it. She's not done yet. I do like your slithering skills, lady. You know, another game had a really good, battle damage to zombie ratio? Like zombies that had battle damage. It wasn't a great game by a long, like, longevity-wise, but Dead Island 2 was, very thoughtful with their... Where's the map? Dead Island 2 had a lot of detail put into the zombie damage. Is it in here? Yeah. Is that it? Right. No! Didn't expect that at all. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I stepped over you, I thought you were gonna grab me. I think it'd be way cooler if they ever found the map. It's even got annotations on it. Alright, so the barrier... Okay, whatever. Survivors. We had Graham McRabble, Carrie Matsua, Matsua, Miguel, Courtier, Dairo China, Matt... No way, bro. That's not what it says. That doesn't say Matt Walsh. Jeff Wyndham. I'm assuming it's Wyndham. Everyone is dead. Can't let the place go to hell. Can't let the place go to hell. Everyone... I mean, there's some interesting details here. I don't know what's going on here. Some kind of door. But, Adam something or another. Alright, that's enough. That's enough wall trivia. We got the map. We could technically go through here. Now, that's the thing you're going to understand playing this game. Resident Evil games were always very good about creating looped environments with, like, secret hallways you can cut through. Shortcuts. And that was why I was killing every zombie I found, because I don't want to find myself running through this precinct, the department, into a surprise that I forgot to clean up. So that was the decision you had to make in the original Resident Evil games, was like, which room are you going to clear up? I want to make some gunpowder. We need handgun ammo. I need more to feel better about myself. There we go, now we're feeling better. But yeah, you had to decide, like, we had to go upstairs. Like, which room were you gonna make? So you were pretty much carving your own path. Is this the room? Is this the route you want to be safe? Is this the route you want to be safe? Because you're traveling through the house quite often. Resident Evil 2 took that up a notch by increasing the volume of monsters, of zombies that you find. And I think giving a lot more variety in locations. So here we go. Let's use this. Oh, look at that. This is the discarding key items tutorial. You can discard items that have served their purpose or any other key items with a check mark by selecting the discard command. Alternatively, if you're like, you know, connected to your items, you could always just put it in your stash, I suppose. Because I think the stash is unlimited capacity. It's like the only infinite thing you have in the game is your stash. But you're limited on what you can like stash in it. That ain't me. I find great pleasure in just discarding the key. Also, like, that's going to be a very important decision later in the game. It could be. As we have a helicopter outside. It could really be influential in your decision making. Going out there with a full, we'll take this. With a full inventory, fully expecting to lose the key item that you have to make room for something else you're going to pick up. Another crank. Or you could just do things the hard way. We're going to go in this art room here. You could just do things the hard way and hoard all your key items. A lot of things to look at here. Let's start with this one. Raccoon Magazine. An article. The Red Stone. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince. The pearl that the Queen of the Nile milked dry. The diamond that led a queen to the guillotine. There is no end to the number of tales related to the appeal of jewels. This mysterious red stone is simply the latest to sparkle among them. Like those other jewels, this one's origin is unknown. It's said that it once adorned a noble woman's jeweled box, and was even dedicated to a wise king. This fall, this stone that's long been shrouded in legend will be on display during auction. There are sure to be many eager enthusiasts there. But, dear reader, one would do well to approach with care, for devilry lies in beauty's shadow. This jewel has turned caring nobles who loved their subjects into despots more terrible than Caligula, and we have the tales to prove it. Seriously, it's because these jewels are bathed in blood that their luster stirs something in the hearts of people everywhere. Face the curse of the jewel. I don't know who Caligula is. I've heard the name mentioned many times throughout my life, but I've never taken the time to learn who Caligula is. So, perhaps, for the next episode airs... Not this one. But the next one. I'll have taken the time to learn both. Because I think Caligula may be a very, important name to know. What's this? Ooh, we know where that goes. In my pocket. And behold, the ivory male figure wielding a magic sword. No, wielding the red scepter. Missing a hand. But lo, what is that to the left of the statue? A lot of good stuff in here. Art room, they just kind of stuffed everything in here. Hello, sir. Statue's left arm. Here. Might I give you a hand, sir? Take this. A left arm made of plaster. Oh, it's plaster. Oh. So it's not expensive at all. I mean, I imagine a plaster statue doesn't have as anywhere near as much value as a stone statue. Or let alone an entire fucking stone made of ivory. Alright, so what kind of material? Is ivory a color or is it a material? I think it's a color. Pool cues used to be made of ivory from the tusks of elephants. That's no longer a thing. Okay, so you can interact with it by putting it on, and when you act with it, it takes it back off. Let's try a thing. We have a book here that looks like it's been held by a hand, and then we have a hand, and then we have a... Let's just combine it. Come on. Left arm with book. Try it now. Only then will the scepter be relinquished to the one who is worthy. Yay! I'm wielding the magic scepter. I can now go in diagonal on a checkered board. That was a chess joke. A short staff with a jewel in it. Nice. Kind of makes me think of Sailor Moon. What? What's this? Look at the design of that switch there. That's not very classic at all. That's very modern. What the fuck? Now, I mean, this looks probably classic. I have a red jewel now. Now, I'll be honest. I don't remember what to do with the jewel. I don't. So, you're definitely going to go in the stash until you make sense. I think I remember when I was playing the original Resident Evil 2, that was the first puzzle I ever solved. And it exhausted the shit out of me. I put so much brain power into solving that puzzle. Once I solved it... Why? The only thing I can imagine is the pilot or some member of the crew was infected before they took off. Damn. That's a good effect. The smudges on the floor disappearing when they're under light. Yeah, I don't understand. Like they had to have been infected before they took off. Herb. I guess we'll go and see how they're doing. Yeah, hello? Oh no, you are... Dude, you're fucking done. Dude had like... Damn. Dude's got concrete going through him. Okay. It's tragic. Thanks for barring my way. Alright. So now the Lackern City Police Department has a helicopter sticking out of it. Kind of like puts into good perspective how big this building is for how small a helicopter sticking out of it looks.
Hey! Leon?
Claire!
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay.
Them facial expressions, though. Oh! We have a fire. But Leon doesn't know. He didn't see it.
Claire. It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
My favorite thing about their script writing is that they're still cheesy.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
Okay. Oh, we got a door here that's not opening. It's just locked door. Did I miss something? Oh, they're right there. Oh, I got some room. Oh, okay, they stack. Sweet. Ideal. Alright, so we can't go up, I don't think? Okay, we can, but I don't wanna. I think, honestly, I think that thing holds out infinitely. What do we have here? Handgun ammo. I think that gate will hold out for infinity. What we really want is this item right here, the cutting tool. Because we have this puzzle here involving yellow chains. Yellow chains require the cutting tool. Hell yeah. Whoa! Will he come out? Interesting. Did it reset? It did reset.
Son of a bitch.
Cool. I guess we should start clearing out this hallway now. Well, we're back to where we found, I don't remember his name. Sorry, bud. I don't remember your name. Oh, man, they're everywhere. No, I like that both Leon and Claire don't talk like real people. Like, they're expressive, they're clever, they're smartasses. We have more bullshit to deal with. I'm gonna go through them. I want to take care of this. I have the technology. We're not dealing with you later when I go on a Raccoon City Police Department extravaganza. You're not going to be surprising me when I'm running from something.
Ah, shit!
Or running through the precinct. Cool, I really hope. Here. I really hope. I guess he can't be the last zombie to come through that window. Alright, so we have some... We have a chain to cut here. Let's check out in this hallway real quick. Any surprises? We are beyond my memory, my recollection. We are beyond my previous playthrough. We are now in uncharted territory for the most part. I've beaten the game. That was 3 years ago. I didn't just see that, did I? I thought I saw a zombie's hand kind of like clip through the door, which would be unlike this game. It's usually more well put together than that. No, there was a zombie there, so I might have saw it. No, it's definitely happening. It was a shadow. Alright, so let's go this way. Let him come to you, Leon. Hey, what's up, dude? Blam! Right in the ear.
Damn it.
Like, it's amazing. Like, I blasted him in the head. That should have done damage to its ears. That shouldn't function. The brain, from what I understand, is what functions. But not everything else. Like, oh fuck. Yep. You're gonna get boarded up. Nice. The day is saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, but no, the brain gets reanimated. Flash grenade. Equip on inventory screen to use, guaranteed to daze and stun enemies with its effective radius. Can be used to counterattack. When you are caught by the enemy, but its effectiveness is greatly reduced. Okay, so I can equip this. Oh, okay, if I hold the bumper and... Okay, cool. So there's a quick change for sub-weapons, just like there will be for regular weapons. Okay, so I think we're just going to leave that herb there. Maybe come back for it. Because I only have one inventory slot. My inventory is filling up quick. Okay, we're in the east office. And they're turning up the heat. Okay, we're going to leave you there. Just because I feel like there's something in here worth... Aha! That's what I wanted. A key item. That's worth taking with me. Let's keep exploring the rest of the office. Oh, cool. So that could have been worse. Another key item. Okay, cool. So we've got a lot of work to do here. Let's go clear our inventory up. And there's a lot that we can get done from this one room. Honestly. So, like... Let's go over there. What you don't know, unless you stand up too... I think there's like multiple people out there. Like there's multiple zombies out there. Okay, you're still just a body. But yeah, I think that like if I didn't board up that window, he would have broken through and like 2 or 3 zombies would have come out through there. Cool. That door is no longer barricaded. Any more surprises out here in this hallway? Oh yeah. Another big man with a, with a big appetite. Eat this. Aw. How about a lead sandwich for your lunch break? Oh, they broke through that door. So now that room's open.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Leon? Any more? I don't think you're all dead. You're all a surprise, aren't you? You're here to surprise me! You're all there! Well, you are, at least.
What the?
What about y'all? Your corpse? Oh, no way! I capped these 2 when I was first running through this hallway. I didn't know it killed them. What about you? Are you dead? Knives on half capacity. I mean... Damn! Mouth outstretched. What a horrifying visage. Visage! Inventory's full. But let's at least... Oh, more barricade. Let's at least identify items here. For the sake of the map. Actually... I found a fuse in that office. And we got a fuse box here. I'm not gonna make that joke. Sweet! Alright, now the bit of safety. Why is this door shuttered? Why is this pathway shuttered? To the east wing. Alright, so we have an open inventory slot. I'm going to grab... these nuts. No! No, stop it! I'm gonna grab this key item here. Did I also identify... Okay, cool. So there's gunpowder here. Yellow gunpowder. We don't have room. What we're gonna do... is we're gonna boogie on over to the main room. The main room. What'd you call this room? Main hall. Holy shit, dude. I hear them all squealing from all the corners of this place. We're gonna keep you. Drop you off. Drop you off. And drop you off. Because I don't know what we're gonna do with any of you. And I don't... We're going to keep you just in case. We know what they're going to do with you two. Let's go see Marvin just because he asked so nicely to hang out with us. Marvin? Actually, he didn't talk to us at all. That's what's going on. They said, Marvin, I'm in trouble.
Still alive.
He's just a little tuckered out. Keep up the good work, Marvin. We're going to figure this shit out. I'm solving puzzles, Marvin. Barricade? Or did I run out? It's okay. We're going through this office. That's what we're doing. I was trying to remember where we were going and how we were going to do it. We're going to cut through this office, which I'm really glad I cleaned out. George. You're George. Your name is George Scott. If I could zoom in on your name tag, I would probably say that. But I can't. Yes. Oh, there's a stash over there, too. So... Let's get the shotgun. Hey, baby. I am qualified. Ooh, it looks good. But a new gun takes up a new slot along with its ammo. Oh, it feels good to be so damn qualified. So what I want to do is I want to reassign you here and you here. Here we go. I'm a left and right kind of guy. I was just going with my judgment there. Nice. We're doing good. We have a shotgun now. We got a frickin' shotgun, bro. Next time I pick up some ammo, I'll eyeball it to see what exactly kind of ammo we use here. I still don't have the 2 key. We do, however, have this round handle. And if you'll remember... Huh? That wasn't you I heard, was it? What the fuck? Okay, I didn't know that was possible. So I knew she was gonna... Last time I played... Let's just... I'll tell the story in a little bit. That was legit surprise. This game's full of surprises. Well done! Damn! I'm pretty sure that's it. She's donezo. Don't need any reason... I don't have any reason to go to my stash yet. The only reason I would have would be to make some ammo, but I'm fine. I think I'm doing fine now. Yeah, so, like, what I remember happening is I came up here, she'd be gone, right? And I'm like, oh, well, where is she? And I'm looking around, and I'm looking around. And then when I was last playing, I found her in that corner, prone, staring at me. She was already crawling. The men's locker room. Man. But this time, she falls down from the balcony. So I guess she might she has like a cycle of things that she can do. This game is full of surprises. Nice. We now have access to the locker room. What the fuck happened here? Okay. So the tank got ruptured in like 3 places while the air was still running. So it could not retain the hot air. Yeah. Hot air. I guess someone got taken out like while they were in the shower. Or some shit was going on while the shower was going. Or maybe the shower just suffered damage and so it can no longer, like... I don't know, like, I think faucets... I don't know how, like, indoor plumbing works. If there's always water pressure just waiting for... I mean, yeah, if you, like, open the faucet, the water will flow, right? So, like, there's water always ready to go. And then you open the faucet, and the water runs. Holy shit. So, man, even before this place, like, fell to the zombies, it was already in shit condition. I mean, anything that's federally funded or state funded, am I right? Alright. Okay. Sweet. More lockers. Alright, more gunpowder. More nothing. Ah, man, today I had too many donuts. Dear diary, need to lose weight. Gonna be taped soon. Would be a shame. I don't know, man. No, that's not a thing here. I don't think they had height and weight standards. Okay. Shotgun ammo. Lots of bodies. Lots of... That guy's missing a leg. So, you know... Okay, so they're missing legs, so they're... I think it's trying to tell us that if they're missing a limb, they're not going to stand back up. They're 12 gauge. 12 gauge shots. Steel boy. Steel boy shot shells for extra long range. Plastic shot shells. Man, you just gotta love... You really gotta admire the architecture of the shotgun round. 4-round capacity, 12-gauge pump-action shotgun. The W870 is sturdy. Its sturdy steel action makes this popular model reliable and easy to control. Blap, blap. Yeah, see that? Oh, fuck!
What in God's name?
So I think I might have missed something. Because by now I would have found a tutorial telling me about those guys. That, if you're unfamiliar with Resident Evil, is the... It's known as the liquor. Known for its lance-like tongue that it uses as a weapon. It is a monstrously mutated human subject with massive claws that allows it to stick to surfaces. It has no skin, but it also has no eyes. It relies solely on sound. That includes gunshots and footsteps. If I were to run... And it gets us attention! Oh my god, I thought I was going to have time to make it into here. But I didn't know it was going to lunge at me from the ceiling. 2 inventory slots. This room is going to be loaded with goodies. Oh, now you know how bad liquors are. Dude immediately took me from, like, that was the first damage I took this playthrough. Alright, so we'll take this key item. A battery. We have 1 more slot. There's a red herb there, but I'm not going to take it. I don't think there was a green herb in here. It's okay. I don't like walking around damaged. It stresses me out. But it's okay. I have this first aid spray. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it until I take like maybe 1 or 2 more hits with that liquor. I have no intention of killing it. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I have no intention of killing that liquor. Alright, so this is the STARS office. Yeah, so STARS Special Tactics and Rescue Services. This is the Raccoon City Police Department Special Forces, known as STARS. There are no pushovers. It was the STARS that were sent to investigate the happenings in the first game. They were from Raccoon City, so this is their office. Leon was not STARS. All right, internal memo. September 22nd, 1998. Office supply internal relocation notice. Heat-resistant 3-number combination safe. Moved from STARS office 2nd floor to West office 1st floor. The combo is left 9, right 15, left 7. Please change the combo ASAP upon receipt. The RPD Facility Maintenance Department. We're over on time. So that just gave us the safe combination. We'll open up the safe. First, we got to get down there. Check this out, baby. Armory door. With that 1998. Account authentication is required. Insert your dongle key into the USB port. I'm going to call bullshit there. I don't think USB was the thing in 98. I think USBs became a thing in, like, I don't know, 2002 maybe? We're going to have to fact check that after this episode as well. Well, this is where the dongle key goes. But I don't have that. That'll get me into here. Gonna give me that big boy right there. Another gun. And yeah, no, this is the this is the STARS office. So we're supposed to be seeing Easter eggs on who these desks belong to, because you meet a lot of members of STARS in the first game. So this desk has got a lot of guns, firearms. Or at least boxes of firearms. This desk, vacant. Oh, flashbang. I'm not going to take you. Whoever worked here was a rock star. Made in heaven. I'm not familiar enough with the leader of Bravo team. And... you know, all the STARS members in the first game, so I couldn't tell you who this desk could belong to. I mean, one could assume it could belong to Chris Redfield. Maybe, because, like, that's supposed to represent the cool guy. But it could be someone else on the team. I know there was another guy on the team that had long hair. And, well, this kind of stuff is usually reserved for long hair. But who knows? Chris is the Chad of the Resident Evil series. That's a beret that represents Jill Valentine, who loved her dog. Jill and Chris were the characters from the first game, the playable characters. Claire Redfield, not Claire, Rebecca Chambers, the medic. We're not going to take that. Let's see what else we got. Gunpowder. We can make shotgun shells. If we do that, it'll open up 2 inventory slots. Let's do that. Let's tactically do that. Boom! We have 2 inventory slots now. We can now take 2 things out of this room. Do we want the first aid, the red herb? Let's take the first aid. Let's go get... we have the flashbang, the red herb. I'm pretty sure we got all the items out of here. Yes. So we know if we... let's take the red herb. Because we've got green herbs in the stash to... we gotta go back out there. But this time we're not gonna do anything stupid. I sprinted. I intentionally pissed that thing off. Now these liquors... they have a routine in there that they do. so it's blind. But once you near it, it goes into an investigative mode. And it will start to investigate you. And if you come in contact with it, physical contact, it will attack you. If you panic and run, it will attack you. I don't know. Okay. Look at them cheeks, though. Okay, so it looks like it investigates you. I don't like this. I just need it to turn around and get out of the way. I don't have a flashbang, otherwise I would flashbang it. I don't think it's gonna move. Are you gonna make me take the long way? Attacking it is not ideal. Just get on the wall and get out of the way, bro. The thing is, these enemies are confined to their rooms, so it will not travel through the door. There he is right there. So anytime you leave its room, it will reset to a random location, which will allow me to pass it. If I get brave and I start running, thinking I'm safe, it will pounce me. So now I just have to trust that I'm moving faster than it. And I am. Oh my god, it's close though. A door! So the liquor is one of this game's major strengths. Because it would be very costly to open fire on that thing. It would cost me a lot of ammo. Ooh! And possibly a lot of health items. Because, those things are fast. Adios, liquor. I hardly know her. Cool. It's a good thing we cleared out this room. Nice, mate. We're gonna head to the stash here, because we know this leads to the main hall. Let's get to sprinting. Get to the sprinting! Oh, so my knife in my hand is showing damage. Examine. Okay, so yeah, it does. Once it reaches a certain threshold, we'll start to throw damage. So, like, some part of the blade is missing. It's covered in blood. Yeah, my blade is less than half. I would say at a good, like, 40%. Pushing 30. Marvin's still taking a nap. I got clobbered by a liquor. For the memes, of course. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stash you. Take you. Can we combine here? We can. Oh! Store. Reset. Take you. Combine. Booyah! Store you. Okay, so we have a key item. We know where you go. And then we're packing another weapon, and we're packing a cutting tool. I don't know if I've seen any chains that I've missed. I think I know where one is. It's in the room where the first floor map is, if you can remember where that is. So next time we play, next episode, which could be, I don't know, any time from now, because I'm a busy man, and I do this for fun. Maybe that's what we'll do. Regardless, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a fun 2 hours. I need to stop recording so I can go to sleep and be at school. So, this is that old Sparkman saying bye, good night, whatever.